I am Miyamoto Musashi, the one who will defeat you. I am invincible!
Players who use Mushashi often have trouble finishing off enemies, getting into good pace, and generally playing him effectively. We've analyzed each of these specific situations. 1. Having trouble finishing off enemies. While Mushashi can dash multiple times, he needs to make sure to get as many enhanced basic attacks as possible and to use his skills at the right time. 2. Having trouble getting into a good pace. When players struggle to get into the right pace with Mushashi, it's often because they don't follow the flow of the match to build an advantage. 3. General playability. In order to play Mushashi effectively, you need to know when to enter combat, which enemy heroes to target, and which heroes to stay away from.
Today is a good day.
In order to play Mushashi well, you need to master both his skills and combos and the general pacing of the match.
Be at peace and return to where you belong.
Mushashi first approaches the target with the charge he gets from having 2 Vigor, the dash from skill 2, and the lock-on from his ultimate. He can use skill 1 to ignore the enemy's crowd control and projectile attacks, then use his enhanced basic attack to deal damage and the shield from skill 2 to stay in the fight. Finally, he can use his 1 Vigor to finish off his opponent. Try not to use skill 1 when chasing down enemies so that Mushashi doesn't stop and let the enemy get away. Mushashi needs to use skills in advance to stock Vigor. He needs to hit a target to activate the dash he gets at 2 Vigor, but can use monsters or minions to do so. When combined with skill 2 and the ultimate, this is great for chasing down enemy heroes from very far away.
Thunder. Is that your roar in the distance?
Mushashi can give up the river sprite during the early game to focus on jungling, so he can reach level 4 quickly and start ganking. He should make sure not to stick around after defeating enemies though, lest he get ganked in turn by the enemy jungler. During the mid-game, Mushashi should be fairly tanky while the enemy carry hasn't yet been able to afford a full set of equipment. He can use this advantage to dash toward the carry using monsters, minions, or enemy frontliners, then use his ultimate to lock on, and then skill 2 and his enhanced basic attacks to take them out. With the carry out of the equation, he can then chase down other enemies who have low health. During the late game, when the enemy carry has the equipment they need, Mushashi should avoid direct confrontation. Instead, he should ambush from the brush or cut in through the side or back. He can also wait until another teammate starts a team fight before joining the fray to take out the enemy's backliners.
Life is an endless battle.
Mushashi should use different combos based on the situation. Using the right combo at the right time will help him gain an advantage.
The peerless samurai is lost again.
This is a common combo for ganking with teammates. Use the ultimate to launch the enemy and stop them from healing, then spend 1 Vigor on an enhanced basic attack to deal damage. Use skill 2 to approach the enemy and gain a stack of Vigor before using another enhanced basic attack. Use skill 1 to block enemy attacks, then reduce skill cooldowns with the enhanced basic attack, letting you use skill 2 again and earn the enhanced basic attacks needed to finish off the enemy.
Get in line, all who wish to challenge me.
When cutting into the backline during a team fight, make sure to hit a minion, a monster, or a frontline enemy with skill 2. Then use the ultimate to launch the target and use both enhanced basic attacks to dash and deal damage. Finish with skills 1, 2, and enhanced basic attacks in between to deal damage multiple times and take out the enemy.
I am undefeated, in this realm or any other.
When ambushing enemies from the brush, use skills without a target to earn Vigor. Then use it on an enhanced basic attack when the enemy is nearby. Use skill 1 again to slow the enemy, then another enhanced basic attack and deal burst damage with 2 basic attack, ultimate basic attack, 2 basic attack, 1 basic attack.
Self-cultivation is a journey that never ends.
This combo is great against enemies with high health, but requires a certain amount of cooldown reduction from equipment. Use skills without a target to stock 2 Vigor, use the first enhanced basic attack to dash to the enemy and slow them, then use 2 basic attack, 1 basic attack, 2 basic attack to reduce their health, and finish them off with ultimate basic attack, 2 basic attack, 1 basic attack.
I have traveled the world, but never lost a duel.
Select Mushashi when the lineup is in his advantage to easily win matches. Mushashi can deal the grievous effect against heroes at low health, and stops enemies from restoring health, making him particularly effective against heroes like Sai Yan and Dr. Bian. Musashi's skill 1 can block projectiles, making him effective against heroes who rely on them to deal damage. This, combined with his dashes, lets him take out heroes such as Shangwan and Feng with ease. In melee combat, Mushashi relies repeatedly using skill 2 to reset his shield and stay in the fight. Heroes with high true damage, such as Lu Bu or Dian Wei, counter this strategy well. It's difficult for Mushashi to pose a real threat against tanky and crowd control focused heroes such as Minky and Lu Shan.